Hey Cancer, what's up? Fuck. I don't know why I just had to start like that, but I feel like some of you guys might be watching Scary Movie this month, because literally just as I was like pressing play, like I was just like, I just want to be like, what up? So I feel like some of you're watching Scary Movie. So cool. I love those movies so much. Anyway, Cancer. Let's get into your reading. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, as well as any progressed Cancer placements as well. So yeah, we're just going to take a little look into what June has in store for you, my beautiful Cancerian friend. All right. This doesn't surprise me because you're Cancer. We have Femme Fatale as your archetype that you're moving through. Light attributes highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Ooh, I feel like there's some divine feminine flow feelings in you, Cancer. You are a feminine sign ruled by the moon. So, you know, I feel like that's like kind of an energy of really getting like sensual, and you know, the word erotic can be kind of loaded, but essentially erotic kind of just means like, you know, you can feel aroused by the deliciousness of food. So it's kind of like feeling like really in touch with sensuality existing in a human body, the pleasure of being a human in a human body, and you know, the pleasure of touch, of sound, of good music, of delicious food. I know that you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to delicious food. And yeah, just enjoying life. I also want to say, I feel like I look like a Christmas ornament with this beanie on right now and this red shirt, so that's kind of funny. I really don't have much fashion sense when I don't care about it. Anyway, guide, I feel like you're a little bit distracted, Cancer, because I'm definitely feeling distracted. So we have guide, light attribute, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. That's two cards that we have coming out about financial, you know, an inappropriate use and an attachment to money. So the thing that's coming up for you, Cancer, is money. I feel like there's this need to really connect in with your spiritual self, with your spiritual side, and you know, you're Cancer, so you probably already innately have this connection to your spiritual self. You just might not quite know and understand how to actually work with it yet. You have Monk and Nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Shadow attributes, negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. I actually don't know what that word means, so if you know what it means, let me know. But yeah, so this is about becoming so selflessly devoted to the divine that you're not sort of living in a place of scarcity. Because I feel like a lot of us, when we move into our spiritual journey, and we start to realize, you know, like everything is vibration, and what I think and what I create, I attract, blah, blah, blah. And you feel like called to move in a certain direction, whether this is like going and exploring the world, or whether it's starting your own little spiritual business, or working for someone in a new industry or whatever. It can feel kind of scary because it's like, it's not something that we're used to, and it's almost like like survival instincts start to come up, and we start to go, oh, but can I really do this? These cards are kind of really saying that it's important that you really trust in spirit and trust in your intuition at the moment. This month is really a month where you're going to be stepping more into like a spiritual leadership role. And this doesn't mean like having to be like a massive spiritual leader, but it could even mean leading yourself in a spiritual way. You know, you're starting to follow your intuition, and you're starting to pay attention to the little nudges and the little feelings and sensations and things that you're getting. And you're starting to actually pay attention to what they mean for you, as opposed to just getting them and sort of having it like in one ear, out the other. I feel like there's a lot of divine feminine energy that's coming up for you this month, and it's all about you. I feel like it's literally like a selfless devotion that you have to spirit. Okay, so we have Mercury retrograde reinvention. at the bottom of the deck. So you're reinventing yourself. I feel like you're really changing things up in the way you go about life. We have Saturn return age and 7th house of partners. So I feel like as you're getting older, you're becoming a lot more wise. You're becoming a lot more connected with what it is that you really want and need. And with 7th house of partners coming out, I feel like, you know, you might have some people that are really quite close to you that are actually helping you move through this this maturation, like that are helping you to grow up in a sense. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be like a negative or a positive force in your life. Some people can teach us an awful lot in a negative way. We grow because of how shitty they were, or, you know, like we grow out of the negative situations that we have been through with them. And for other people, sometimes it's, you know, we meet someone and they really like light a fire in our gut, in our belly. You know, they spark a flame, they get us moving. So I feel like there's really an energy about reinventing who you are, especially in relationship to other people. I feel like you're going to be trusting yourself more than you trust other people from now on. I feel like this month is all about like getting closer to you. Some of you could be sort of meeting someone that really does like invite more of a more spiritual energy into your awareness. So it's almost like you meet someone and the way you meet them is so crazy and divine that you're just like, holy shit, I know that God had to do that. You know, I know that the spirit had something to do with whatever that was. And so it's like, okay, now I'm really learning to like trust that this is something that really is powerful for me. And, you know, with this femme fatale, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So it's almost like rejections that have happened in the past are actually beautiful opportunities for redirection. It's like these energies that rejected you because they weren't ready for all that you are, because you weren't ready quite yet for all that you are. So I feel like you're stepping into it like a more powerful version of yourself at the moment, because you are maturing, because you are growing up. Some of you are probably going through your Saturn return, and that would mean that you have Saturn in Aquarius. For others of you, I feel like you're like me, and you're having your Saturn return that's coming up next year when Saturn moves into Pisces on the 7th. No, yeah, on the 7th of March, the day after my birthday, go figure. But so, yeah, it's like, this is like almost a preparation to get you ready for this next level. It's a level up vibe. Mercury retrograde is an opportunity to go back inside the mind. It's an introspective kind of transit. It's needing to go within in order to figure out how you can then project yourself without. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's like a feeling as well where you're not so much focusing on other people and letting them dictate the way that you see yourself. I feel like you're starting to see yourself as who you really are. Like you have a selfless devotion to spirit, and that could look like having a selfless devotion to animals, having a selfless devotion to you know, social justice causes, the environment, things like that. Spirit is always speaking through us, through the things that we feel passionate about. So some of you are going to be meeting someone that does help you on that journey, that does like come into your field, and maybe they're just as passionate about something that you are, and then you both start to like get really amped up and excited about it. So that's pretty cool. I love that. Let's pull some more cards for your Cancer. Oh, that came straight out. Like literally what was I saying before? Trusting in spirit and trusting in the divine. It's really important that you learn to build a really solid relationship with yourself and with I keep going to say God, then I go to say the divine, because there's so many different ways of saying it. It's all the same thing, but some people get really uncomfortable with the word God. I'm comfortable with it. So I'm just going to kind of say God interchangeably, but essentially trusting in spirit, trusting and having faith in the divine and what you're capable of. It says, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So this is about like having the faith in yourself, to know that you are a lot more connected than people around you even realize, and that maybe you've even realized in the past. Bottom of the deck, we have strength. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I am power. You're an extremely strong-willed sign. I feel like you're an extremely strong sign. People don't actually... I feel like Cancer doesn't get the respect it deserves when it comes to being a really, really strong and powerful sign. My dad is a Cancer sun, and that motherfucker is like the strongest person I've ever known. Like, dead set. He is just, I adore him. I know how strong you guys really, really, truly are, and how powerful you are. And the more you like have faith and trust in your ability to navigate your life the exact way that you're supposed to be, is really big. It's just when you get caught up in other people, that you get caught up in maybe, you know, situations that feel a little bit stifling, then maybe you can start to like feel really quite like stuck and you know, you want to start lashing out. And that's the thing, that's why strength's coming up, because it's acknowledging how strong you've had to be to get to where you are at the moment, because a lot of things have kind of like I feel like you've had a lot of tests on your spiritual journey. You've had a lot of things come up that kind of like, you know, like I said, the tests to see how committed you really are to the cause. So you also have magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. I love that. And you have glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Notice how both of these cards are purple, and these are purpley blue, and both of these cards are blue. So throat chakra and crown chakra are your big, well, essentially your most activated chakras this month. I feel like you're going to be really like communing and speaking with the divine and really downloading a lot. There's a lot of downloads coming through. I really feel like you're starting to see yourself clearly. I feel like June is going to be a month where you get to really see the magic that lives within you, because you're really starting to trust yourself. You're really starting to like go your own way. I'm literally hearing Fleetwood Mac, go your own way, you've got to go your own way. I don't even know if that's quite the words, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is like giving me Phoenix rising from the ashes vibes as well. It's like coming into your own, coming out of your shell, growing up, waking up, stepping into a whole new season of life essentially. And I feel like you're actually starting to see maybe have like a higher self-esteem as well. I feel like spirit is literally trying to, as you age and mature, is trying to bring you into having more self-esteem, more love for yourself, more love for the beauty of who you are, and more trust in the fact that, you know, you were made exactly as you were supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with you. There's never been anything wrong with you. It's all about perception. It's all about the way you see yourself. And as you grow in age, that, you know, that stuff becomes easier to sort of deal with. When we're younger, we've got so much coming at us, you know, in high school and things. We you know, there's cliques, there's groups, there's the cool people, there's the nerdy people, there's the fit people, you know, there's always like all these different people, and sometimes if we don't fit in with anyone, we kind of feel like shit. We feel like a loser. And you know, sometimes it takes a few years once you get out of high school to really actually see, hey, she was kind of fucked up. like that was all wrong. My worth isn't in the way I look. It's not in what I do. It's not in any of that. It's in the fact that I am a human being, that I exist on this planet, and that makes me worthy and deserving just because I am. Look at all these cards jumping out for you, Cancer. 3 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, for some of you guys, there is like a thing coming up with friends and people close to you. People maybe, I feel like you're starting to see the truth about some people. Saturn return age, it's like coming into the knowing that, like maybe sometimes I need to do my own thing rather than stick with other people and what they think. Strength again, you have strength coming out twice. Lots of strength is required for you this month, Cancer. I feel like there's a lot of, there are some triggers, there are some things that are going to come up, there are some issues, and I feel like Spirit is really calling you to have faith in yourself, and have faith in and trust in what you know to be true. If you really feel something deep in your heart, well then you're probably right. You know, the priest has come out next to that. So, you know, trust your intuition. See how he's literally sitting there, like that is someone that is connected to the divine, connected to spirit. They're listening to spirit, they're paying attention. And I feel like, you know, he's using that to guide himself through life. So you need to really start to use your intuition to guide yourself through life, more so than, you know, logic and thinking and like all that sort of stuff. It's pretty much like you exploring life on your own terms at the moment. So Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for some of you guys, there is someone around you that's a little bit manipulative. This could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but it could definitely, or it could even be a Virgo or a Gemini. But essentially there's a water sign, there's someone around you that I feel like you've maybe been friends with for a while, or that you've known for a long time. This could even be family members that are just a little bit like, I feel like you're sort of losing touch with them. I feel like there's like this feeling like they don't believe in themselves, and it's kind of affecting you, and so you need to start to really trust and believe in yourself in order to have this this exciting new start, because you know the Page of Wands is all about a brand new beginning. It's about getting excited, it's about getting passionate and following your creative passion. It's also about like traveling and moving and exploring and doing and trying new things and seeing different things. And with this Magician in reverse, it's almost like there's like a feeling of something that's kind of like stifling you a little bit and holding you back. And that's why Strength and the Priestess here is telling you to really have faith in the way you feel about someone or something, and to have the strength to keep pushing through, have the strength to do what you need to do in order to move forward. Because it's not like you're a bad person, it's not like you're an asshole, none of that energy. This is about you trusting in the divine and the wisdom that is like that you have already accumulated. Light attribute of the guide represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. I feel like you have this innate knowing that the divine lives in absolutely everything, and you're really feeling called this month to really trust in that and to start to like embrace this brand new like more spiritual energy. Like I feel like there's like a spiritual kind of feeling to this, like you're really feeling connected to you know, spirituality and the divine in maybe a way that you've never quite known before. I suppose it's Cancer season. Oh yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to any of my June Cancers, by the way. So like obviously this is going to be a big month for you then, because it is your birthday month. So with the Six of Cups coming out in reverse, you know, this is something that maybe, you know, you've been friends with someone for a long time, you've had a connection with someone that you really deeply care about, but it's almost like it kind of needs to be released now. It kind of needs to be let go of. Little boy, what are you doing? It kind of needs to be relaxed. I'm actually going to grab a clarifying card for the Six of Cups. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, buddy. Yeah, okay. There's like going to be some communication with someone where it's like you might need to be really honest with someone, and you might need to say like, hey, I need to sort of go and do my own thing. I need to try things differently. I need to do whatever I need to do, you know, like put it where it fits. But essentially the Eight of Wands is all about focusing on something and, you know, having the energy, having the wherewithal to just go and do it. It's all about also about communication and being open and honest and saying what you feel and using that energy to really like move forward essentially. So yeah, I feel like there's someone, and Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. It's almost like someone has kind of clouded your vision. There's been like a fog over your eyes for a little bit. This could even be like you know, a partner, whatever. But it's like someone has clouded your vision in the past, and this is about like rediscovering your own clarity, finding your clarity again by connecting in with the voice of spirit. I feel like, because you know, you are so connected to spirit and you are so connected to the divine that it's really important for you to actually cultivate and nurture and nourish that connection. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So it is all about speaking up. It is all about being really clear this month, and having to like, you know, cut ties with whatever it is that is keeping you stifled. Two of Wands, it is about like, it's almost like this feeling of you needing to call a truce with somebody and move on, you know, like start planting a new seed somewhere else. Knave of Pentacles upright, you have the Knight of Cups reversed on top of it. I mean, underneath it, Jesus Christ. So yeah, it is like this need to like make sort of like amends with someone, and not even amends, it is, but like just accepting that maybe things need to be like approached differently, that you need to do things differently, that maybe plans need to be altered, need to be changed. I'm getting really distracted right now because my freaking dog is just standing at the door like, let me out, and I'm just not going to do it. He does this every time. It's really annoying. I let him in, then I start filming, then he just wants to go straight back out, and it's just, stop looking at me. No. Don't give me that look. Someone's giving you the dirty, man. I feel like someone's giving you the dirty. someone's not going to be happy with your decision. They're not going to be happy with the fact that you're actually putting yourself first, and they're not going to be happy with the fact that you've chosen to like essentially like do what you feel is right for you. Someone's going to be a little bit shady, and that's, to be honest, that's okay, because I feel like this person with this Knight of Cups in reverse was a bit delusional. I feel like this person was a little bit like, you know, head up in the clouds, head up in the ass, didn't really know what the fuck was going on. They just wanted to imagine that things were better than they were, and in fact they're not. It's just truth. Truth cannot be hidden. Truth cannot be stuffed under the rug forever, you know. It's always going to come out. The truth always comes out. So Knave of Pentacles is talking about, that's the Page of Pentacles. It's talking about planting a new seed. It's talking about getting really, committed to this new version of you, this new journey. It's committing to this new self-care regimen, to taking care of yourself in ways that you really haven't quite had the capacity for before. And I'm getting really itchy nose, so this is definitely a message. For some of you, it's like taking care of yourself beauty-wise, you know, like going and getting your nails done, going and getting your hair done, doing the little things that make you feel like really special, that make you feel really quite connected in with yourself and with your body, and that make you feel, you know, erotic and sexy and feeling good. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, whatever the fuck it is that makes you feel really, you know, tuned in and connected in with yourself. Do that. It's really important. I also feel like eating healthy food, eating fruits, especially if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you're coming into spring, then eat all the good foods. Eat all the beautiful, healthy foods. Food is really going to be important for you this month. I just really feel like enjoying the beauty that nature has to offer. All I can, like, see how this kid is literally just eating these berries, like, I just keep seeing berries. Berries are going to be really good for you. Plus purple and blue here. Blueberries are really going to be good for you to eat this month. I just want to say that. Like, just eat as many blueberries as you can. They're really good for your third eye. They're really good for, you know, antioxidants and stuff as well. Your skin. I feel like this is like a level up in like taking care of yourself. I think you're going to stop focusing so much on other people, and you really are going to be taking care of you. So let's grab some advice. His Stereosis is still just standing at the door, and now he knows I'm talking about him. Douglas, can you come over here, please? Because you're annoying me. Come here. Stop looking at me like that. No. No. God. He always wants to see, someone wants their own way all the time. It's always their way. It's time to do things your way, Cancer. Okay, we have balance. Take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. So yeah, this is about really, really taking care of you. It's about finding like a healthier balance, because I feel like you've been a little out of balance. You've been like taking care of other people so much. You've been like always thinking about everyone else. You forget to think about yourself. And so it's time to, you know, indulge in a little more self-care. And indulge a little less in feeling like you need to take care of everyone else, because you don't. You know, you are the most nurturing sign. You are ruled by the moon. You are the nurturer. So it's really important that you nurture yourself before you can actually have the capacity to go out there and nurture everyone else. And you need to be able to set boundaries with where, you know, and know when to say enough is enough. If you know that you've been taking care of someone way too much, then it's time to sort of stand up and say, look, this isn't really going to work, because I have these things that I need to do. You know, I have this life that I want to live, and to be honest, you're kind of getting in the way of it because I'm putting too much energy into you, and I should be putting more energy into myself. He's being a little awkward boy. What are you doing? I will take you for a walk when we get off when I'm done this. I was about to say when I get off the phone. We'll go in a minute. Literally nearly done. He's such a sad sack. Stop being silly. Someone's really going to try and guilt trip you. I'm sorry. Someone's going to be getting out the sad puppy dog eyes and being like, oh, Cancer, but please help me. Please, I need your help. Without you, I'm lost. When it's just lies, you're totally fine. I just want to bite him on the ear. I love him, but he's so annoying. You're so annoying. Anyway, okay, once again, look at what we have. We have trust. Trust. Second time, trust. This month is all about trust. Trust your intuition, trust that you're on the right path, trust that everything's going to be okay. It says leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe that you will fly. Believe that you're going to be able to fly without anybody else holding you up. You don't need other people to support you. You really can support yourself. You're the crab. You know, a crab lives in its own shell. You don't need anything else besides your shell. You got your shell, don't you? You know, your shell is you, your skin suit. You exist as a person, so you can create whatever you want. And leap into the unknown, leap into new things, try new things. It's time to like really get excited about the plans and moving forward, the plans that you have for moving forward and moving ahead in life, and really like dedicating yourself. It says here like a single-minded dedication to spirit. This is a single-minded dedication to something that you really, really adore, and that's your connection to spirit. And it's really, really just like important that you have the faith to move forward. You are going to fly, you are going to be protected, you are going to be so taken care of, so really trust that everything's going to be okay. So I have to take this dude for a walk. He's obviously giving me the guilt trip, which is funny because someone's giving you the guilt trip, seriously. So I love you guys so much. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I really, really, truly appreciate it. It means the world to me. I really like doing these readings, so you know, the more of you guys that like it and all that sort of stuff, the more people it reaches and the more fucking good vibes that we have, eh? But yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that in the description box. Head to my website and book through there. Check me out on Instagram. I love the Instagram. I love to use that platform mostly. It's probably where I'm the most consistent. And yeah, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos and all that sort of jazz. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you to your ancestors, your angels, your higher self, your spirit guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you in all moments, for allowing me to channel this message to Cancer. I will see you next time. Peace.